Resident Evil 9 rumors have been at an all time high the last few weeks, and a lot of them are very interesting to say the least. I won't be going over all of them today because there are several YouTubers who have already covered the news, but there is one aspect of the rumors that I do believe could be true, that being Jill and Leon both being in the game at the same time. I believe this because I feel like we may have already seen a few seeds planted within the last game, obviously, that being the RE4 remake. Let me explain. So, in Resident Evil 7, it planted the seeds for the survival horror aspect of Resident Evil to return to the series. We then see this trend continue with RE2 remake. Now, the RE3 remake introduced an enemy that seemed very familiar to the Las Plagas enemies of the Resident Evil 4 remake, and Resident Evil 8 had a lot of mechanics that we would see in the RE4 remake as well. But to be fair, Resident Evil 8 took inspiration from the original Resident Evil 4 to begin with. Now, with the 4 remake, we see things that could be tests for a possible Resident Evil 5 remake. The Brute being very similar to the Executioner in their actions and movements, and Luis's AI seems like it could be a setup for Sheva and Chris. But, what if this system was a test for the upcoming Resident Evil 9? This game could see that same dynamic be used between Leon and Jill. And who knows, that could be tweaked even further to make a Resident Evil 5 remake. My whole point here is that Capcom seems to let each game influence the next game in line. Will this continue into the next title? I do think it is possible, but I do not think that my theory here is something that should be taken as a likely outcome based on this information. This video was more or less food for thought than anything, but regardless, I would love to see Leon and Jill team up, and I really hope it happens. But even if it doesn't, I am super excited for Resident Evil 9 to finally be revealed. And if anybody's wondering if I believe all of these leaks, honestly, not really. The latest video from the Residents of Evil at the time of recording this, it sounds fake. Now, of course, I'm not discrediting Andy from Biohazard Declassified. If you do not know this already, he was given that information from somebody who apparently has played a test of the game, and some of the things that were said I think sounds a little bit too silly, but I don't know. I guess we'll see. So thank you all for watching, and I would love to hear your feedback in the comments section below. What do you think of these rumors? Sound off. I want to hear what you guys have to say. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.